first three trades that I had entered nice, hit stop loss, but I went in aggressively, which is what, because I felt it was still gonna go up, and I felt it was a break. Hello, what's up you guys? Jeffrey Benson right here as always, and today I just want to show you guys how I'm day trading and what I'm currently trading on. I'm trading on GBP USD as you guys already know, and I just poured an entry and I want to show you guys this video. I mean, I just want you guys to be very independent in what you are doing. Alright, so let's head straight to the computer screen. Let me explain the setup I'm seeing right now. So guys, I'm going to be going long, just as I said earlier. The first recording I did, I can't find it. So that's why I'm just trying to make a new recording. Hopefully this one saves this time around. So first entry that I had was somewhere around here. I had an entry somewhere here to go long. But that was just one entry, the way I do it. My stop loss is still so far away. My stop loss is somewhere around here. So I place my stop. My stop is somewhere here. So that what that means is if price got to that point, that's when I agreed to be wrong. Right. So since price has not gotten there, so I'm still in the trade. And when price came back down here, I had another entry. And price was here again. I had another entry too. So now it's moving up. I mean, overall profit. That's why I just do it. So when price comes here and it closes very bullish, then I'm going to be going stacked on the trade. So that's the point. Why did I get on this trade? That's the first thing I really want to explain. I want to make sure we all follow along. The reason why I explain, I talked about how there are micro trends inside micro trend. Yes, there's a trend inside trend, mini trends, nano trends, and all that. So we have this bigger trend line coming from, let me start from 4 hour time so you can understand what I mean. So the trend line, we had this a peak, this is a peak, so and this is a peak, this form a value trend line. So if I zoom more in, here it was a peak, and we extend that later in future, that will be relevant when price get there. Here's also a peak, here is a peak, here's a peak. So we have a trend line there later in future when price get there, it will be relevant. Let me go to 1 hour time frame so you can see. Here is a peak. So price get there, it's definitely going to make sense. We have another one again, a peak. And when price get there the third time, it's going to make sense. Let me go to 15 minutes time frame so you can see. We have another one again, a peak. So this was like fourth touch in form of fake out. So it faked to the upside, came back down to retest form. I knew that somewhat like a shoot will happen here, a W will happen here. So a W happened to happen at this point. So it happened right here. So now I'm expecting more push to the upside. So I'm already loaded on. So we have this trend line. I already understand by structure wise, we should break up from here. Like we should be having a break to the upside. And then there's a psychological level right there, 1.25500. And we have a W now and a trend line. Basic thing I saw first was just psychological level, a trend line, and my structure. My understanding of market structure, that's just the three things I saw. And now we can see a W now. So to move up. So that's the only thing that I'm seeing. So most likely, let's see how things play out. Fingers crossed. And I'm still on this for long term. Let's see how I play. I'll see you guys in no time. What's up, you guys? I'm still here, still trying to trade catch as many entries that I can catch, so I'll be able to maximize the move that is about to happen today. So GBP trade is already moving off, just as I've predicted. From that point we should go up. So still watching that out. But however, I just intend to risk like 1% of my account today. Yeah, so that 1% means if I get a drawdown 1% at any time, I'll just be exiting. But right now, everything is looking good. No drawdown at all. I'm already in profit. That's just keeping it simple today again. So what's up, guys? These days trading is looking so difficult, hard for me these days. I don't know what's happening. That's because I went against my will yesterday, so I lost finally. The trade. So this is the next day. So today is 28th of April, but last time that I traded was yesterday, which is 27th. So let me show you guys what happened exactly. So first, let me explain from PC. So the first trade you guys saw were from this entry that I had here. I made these nice entries. So I didn't close out. So it started pulling against me. I lost more than 1%. So that's when this trade that I had hit stop loss. So what I did is to punish myself is, since I violated my risk management rule, I'm not going to be trading for the week. Even if this had happened on a Monday, I'm not going to be trading for all through that week. That's to serve as punishment for me. So let me just go ahead and do the settings again. So you can see today, no trades. I'm just going to set it from the 27th to 28th, which is today, and click on done to show the results, my history on that day. So the first 3 trades that I had entered, nice, hit stop loss, but I went in aggressively, which is what, because I felt it was still gonna go up, and I felt it was a break to the upside. Finally, I want to carry a huge move, but see what's happening. Everything red. So it was when I realized that I'm doing the wrong thing. I didn't even look at my chart. I just remember my mind just told me, Jeff, you're doing the wrong thing. This is not a very good way to trade. This is not what you're advising. So I just came on my phone. I closed out everything. I didn't even care what it was gonna do. But thank God I followed my instinct, my spirit there, and I closed out. So you can see this money is still tanking. But if I had held, I think I probably would have left in a better profit. We always think that way, because upon this move to the upside, this move to, I would have exited this money or something. But I'm not a swing trader. I close my trade every day. So the fact is, this entry was wrong. So I'm going to put an X here. So each time I have this box here and I put an X on it, that means that entry didn't go well. So that's a total failure. So trading is hard for me these days. I don't know. I violated my rule, and as a result, I'm not active. I'm not trading. So that's why I see I have less activity going on my Instagram. I'm just home here, just wasting, not doing anything, punishing myself, and I hope I learned from this, and this thing would never repeat itself again. So guys, do not be like Jeffrey on this one. Make sure you stick to your risk management and stick to it real good, because the major problem when I knew that I was getting really messed up was when I first mistakenly closed out this first trade. This one, 0.31 at the top. I closed it out mistakenly. Then before this one finally hit my stop loss, this red thing you see by the side, that simply means it was a stop loss. I had stop loss on it. But then again, I went in aggressively thinking, oh, price is still gonna move up on this one. So as it was dropping, price is still gonna move up on at this point. So as I was still on the drawdown, I see everything. This thing was tanking. I didn't wait for this one to pull up. I just went straight ahead and closed it out. I didn't care, because we were on a downtrend. I went against the trend and all of that. So that's it, guys. Please learn from this one just as much as you have been learning from my successes. I still want you guys to learn from my failures, and just keep learning. All right. So that's all I have for you today, guys. Bye for now.